Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tiff and the Word. And guess what? We're in my new room. All right, so what's up, guys? Hey, how you doing? It feels weird being so far away because the camera is like farther back, so you guys get like a wider view of me. I don't know if you guys like that or not. Just like let me know. I don't know. This is like different. But what's up? As you can see, I'm in my new place. God has given me an apartment, and if you haven't watched any of my moving situations, videos, vlogs, they should be up right before this, or maybe this is up first. Actually, so let me be quiet. No. Anyway, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about remembering to remember, and so this was really funny, actually, how this idea came to me because at first I had saw this concept in my devotional, Jackie Hill Perry devotional, and then literally like the following week, like that Sunday, like Pastor Jacob preached on the Lord's Supper, and the name of the sermon was literally remembering to remember. And I was like, okay, I have to like in my next episode, I'm gonna like talk about this and speak about this because I think it's like really important and really crucial to us running our race with God. And I'm really thirsty, so I'm gonna go get mine. I'm gonna just put it on the floor for now. Concept of remembering to remember is just remembering who God has been in your life and what He has done, and remembering that He's always who He says He is, no matter what's going on in your life. And this has really resonated with me a lot lately because despite the fact that I moved into this apartment and I'm really grateful for being in this apartment, there's still things outside going on that has not gone my way, which is how it always be. Like things will never be perfect in my life. No matter like what goal I accomplish, I'm still gonna be struggling. Simply like not even necessarily like with something like in the world, but like even as a Christian, like I'm gonna be struggling because we live in the world. I kid you not, like I want to say like 3-4 days after I moved in here, like my car literally wouldn't even turn on. Like the day I was trying to go to work, like stuff like that, like really makes you forget that hey, like I'm literally living in my like dream apartment. Like I've wanted to live on my own for so long now, and God has given this to me. But stuff like your car like not working is just gonna make you forget that what God just did. And it's just like when you're looking to God for like a miracle or a blessing or for Him to move, like He always moves, we forget that He's moved before and He's answered your prayer before. Like He's done all this before. So remembering to remember just like calls us to not forget what God has done in our lives, and not only in our lives but in the people's lives around us and in the Bible. And my pastor was talking about the Bible and how this is literally why we're supposed to be reading our Bible every single day. When it comes to like being a Christian, I feel like it's so easy to just get so caught up in reading the Bible as a chore or as an obligation or just something like, oh, this is I have to do this because whatever. But God doesn't tell us to do stuff just for absolutely no reason. Like God uses everything that happens to us literally has purpose because we serve a purposeful God. He wants us to remember what He's done, what He did, and what He's gonna do again because He's done it countless and countless times, and He proves to be faithful and trustworthy. And it's crucial for us in our walk with God to have faith and to have trust in God. No matter what you're going through in your walk, it's just crucial for us to have faith and trust in God. And that is what the Bible is supposed to do for us every single day. It's meant to encourage us to keep going and to keep fighting and to keep praying. And that's kind of like where I got the concept of this channel from, if I'm being honest. As a 23-year-old, I'm gonna be 24, which is crazy. I every time I get a gem in my life or something clicks in my brain, I immediately always want to share it and I want to tell somebody about it. And I'm just like, hey, like I just learned this. I don't know if this is gonna help you, but I'm gonna tell you. It's just funny how everything in my life just kind of like ends up connecting together. Like even like I kid you not, it was like a week later when that sermon and between the devotional. And I've always, this is like weird, but like I don't have any tattoos, but I always like told myself if I got a tattoo, an idea I had was just like in tiny words, just like remember with like a cross on it, because tattoos aren't meant to be like sentimental and it's something like you're gonna see for like the rest of your life. So it's just like if I want to see something for the rest of my life or remember something for the rest of my life, I want it to be Jesus. And that's what I want to encourage you guys with. It's just like I could literally forget all these cool, amazing things that happened to me. As beautiful as the memories and everything is to me, the main thing I want to remember for the rest of my life and what I want to tell people for the rest of my life is what Jesus did on the cross for us, how he lived, what he called us to do, and what we're supposed to do with it, and to just encourage people to keep fighting no matter what's being thrown at us. Because all these things we're throwing, people went through 10 times worse the things that we're going through and still had faith in God. So why can't we like have faith in God and trust him? Because we're going through something right now, and trust in the fact that everything that's happening to you, God is doing it. Like it may seem terrible, whatever it is, God always has a plan. What's about to say? Oh yeah, I was just gonna end this off with something Pastor Jacob said in the sermon, and it was, there is nothing that you're gonna go through in this life that God is not greater than. Sin was like our biggest enemy, like our biggest foe, and God defeated that. So there's literally nothing you will go through that God is not greater than, that God is not bigger than, that he can't defeat. He already did it. He is on the cross. There's nothing that you can go through that God can't help you with or conquer, help you go through, help you fight, because God is bigger than all of our problems, all of our struggles. He's bigger than all of that. And if I just stuttered, I just feel like if we focus on the bigger picture and constantly remind ourselves of the bigger picture, that's how we fight the good fight and win this good race that Jesus has put us on. That is how we win, even though Jesus already won. But you know what I'm saying. That is how we get through these things that we go through. We keep fighting because the devil hates that. He hates when we look at the bigger picture and when we think about what God has done for us. And there's a verse. Hold on, I'm gonna find it in a sec. Actually, I'm just gonna put it on the screen because I'm filming on my phone right now and it's on my phone and I don't feel like doing my setup. So I'm just gonna put it on the screen. Yeah, enjoy that. I'm pretty sure you guys are like, oh, Tiffany, like, how do you remember? How do you constantly, stay in touch with God, stay connected to God, remember what he did for you? And for me, I like to put Post-it notes up on my wall. I'm literally looking at it right now. You could put Bible verses on it. You could put sayings on it. You could like put whichever your goals on it, whatever it is. It's a good way for me to just remember like what I'm supposed to be doing. And just writing it down for me helps a lot. And even something as simple as me doing an Instagram dump every month just like reminds me of like the goodness of God, because I look back and I see what he's done. Even doing my vlogs on my YouTube channel, it's helping me just like remember like, hey, this is what God has done. Like he's answered my prayers. He's always heard me. Even when I look at my friends, when I look at my church, when I look at my boyfriend, when I look at this room I'm in, I am reminded of the goodness of God, because God did this. God gave me these friends. God gave me my boyfriend. God gave me my church. God gave me my people. And most importantly, when I'm reading my Bible, I'm reminded of how he gave me freedom from the thing that was killing me, which is my sin. He defeated that. That's done. That's on the cross. So reading my Bible, I would say, and writing things down and just looking back on memories, documenting my life, that has been the biggest thing that helps me to remember what the goodness of God. So I made this video to encourage you to just remember the goodness of God all the days of your life, because that is how you're gonna fight this good fight and win this race. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today's video. I hope you guys just enjoy like the new setup. Tell me how you like the new setup. Yeah, if you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, hi, I'm Tiffany. I make Christian video podcasts like this, and I make vlogs, and I love my Abba. I love the Lord. That's all you need to know about me. And if that interests you, and you know you're in your 20s figuring life out, navigating life, living with the Lord, you should totally subscribe to my channel. But yeah, guys, just keep fighting and keep praying. No matter what's going on in your life, keep fighting, keep praying, because the devil hates that. And that's the word.